we've got a winner moves on situation here. These 6 players will be competing in a 1-game final or semifinal to earn one of those last 2 spots in the final. Group 2 coming up in less than 24 hours to get that 6th and final spot. We've got Rue 13, Chris and Chips, General Rivers, Noob 2.0, I Am Mamba, and Quarantine. First here in turn order is going to be General Rivers. We are in Younger Scrolls. I am going to get the flag on the flag territory. We're zoomed in right now, but Emperor's Glory will be the flag. If you hold it for 2 turns, you win the game without having to actually win the World Dom game setup here. So I'll try to get it set up in a spot that doesn't block any other territories. Maybe something like that for now. Oh! Did we just see a 5-on-1 lose? Well, that's the interesting part of this game. We are in true random dice, so the settings here are Younger Scrolls World Dom, Blizzards off, Fog off, Unstable Portals, Progressive Cards, 90-second turn timer, true random dice. And so you might see stuff like that when you're watching true random. General Rivers loses the 5-on-1. Rue gets his card, so both of the first 2 players do get cards, even with the really tough loss there for General Rivers in turn 1. Bonuses here in Younger Scrolls look like this. You've got the +6 and +4 out on the right. Across the top, you've got a +3 and a +7. The +5s are all in the bottom row. And then you've got a 6 and an 8. The 8 right in the middle of the board. This is a World Dom Prague game, but it is with true random, so we do expect to see maybe slightly more conservative play in terms of rolls, because in true random, you never know when you're just going to lose 4 troops on a 1 like we saw General Rivers do there in turn 1. Like I said, we've already got 4 players in the finals. Hot Buns Grimshanky advanced all the way from the quarterfinals in. From the semifinals, or they've advanced from the octofinals. From the quarterfinals, Cecil Dogan and Raging Dino. So Hot Buns Grimshanky, Cecil Dogan, and Raging Dino already in the finals. One of these 6 players will be joining him, whoever can win this one. Playing as green here, we have Chris and Chips, currently sitting on the flag territory, spawned with it. So he's gotten 1 deploy now. They have to take it from before his next turn, or he would win turn 2, and that would be very, very anticlimactic here in the semifinals. You can also win by the traditional World Dom method. Chris and Chips gets a good true random roll there. He does just leave a 1 there on the flag territory in the middle. And here goes I Am Mamba playing as red in this one. Again, true random dice. For those just tuning in, that's why you see some of these crazy rolls that you're going to see in this game. Just a true Prague World Dom game. Probably no bonus game. Loses 3 on the 1 there. Should nightmare. That's the fun in true random. I got some of the map cut off. Sorry, let me fix that. Just noticed. Yeah. I'll readjust the flag, don't worry. Go something like that. Okay. I'll have to adjust the flag a little bit more. Alright, there we go. Now you got the whole map in there. Alright, start of the second turn. General Rivers here with 19 troops. He's already lowest in troop count. Had a really tough roll turn 1. The leaderboard doesn't technically matter anymore because it's just winner moves on. General Rivers is sitting in 4th overall. Quarantine sitting in 2nd overall on the leaderboard. So they both had great tournaments here getting them to the semis. Just weren't able to capture the flags when they needed to. Rue sitting at 5th overall. Chris and Chip sitting at 6th. So 4 of the top 6 players in this tournament in this group. Very, very tough group. And they've all played super well to get to this point here in the semis. Here goes Rue 13 playing as white. He's adding to a 4 stack that's stuck inside of a bunch of 3s. Not sure where he's going with that. Green spawned with the flag. Yeah, Trump. And there is the clearing of that. So Rue's got it now. We see a bonus taken by Quarantined. No surprise there. He just wants the +6 for himself. If everyone wouldn't mind just letting him have it. Seems like a fair ask that no one's going to come after him, right? Oh, Mamba has had terrible dice in this one. We are playing true random, so don't be too surprised if you see that kind of stuff. We do see a 5 get put there by Rue here. Be interesting to see how these guys play that. 5 being a pretty significant stack for this point in the game. Keep a little tracker here at the bottom so you guys know how many turns held we're at for each flag holder. So no turn held yet for Rue. Remember, you got to hold it for 2. Now Rue would be at 1 because he just got to deploy with the flag. So he's at 1 turn held now. If he can hold it to his next turn, he wins in a very anticlimactic semifinal capture the flag group 1 game. So very unlikely they let him hold, but he's got a 5 there. Who do you guys think's most likely to go roll that 5 that he's sitting there with? And does he add to it here? Be very interesting to see how he plays this. 5's tough to beat this early in the game. He moves out. No, he moves an 8 in. Okay, so the group's got to get together and get an 8. Quarantine gets his bonus, so everyone counting on Quarantine to make the play. Oh, Quarantine loses 1 on the 8. The true random dice come in Quarantine's favor. And now they might be in trouble. Okay, Quarantine moves out. So he does that, hopefully not getting broken, probably, is what he's thinking. If I move out of there, I don't get broken. Because if I hold it with a 9... and I've got a bonus, they're not going to let me keep it. So yeah, Quarantine gets the bonus. Everyone lets him keep it as long as he does the dirty work of stealing the flag. And we're back to 0 turns held of the flag. Quarantine just took it, has not had a turn with it yet. Okay, so we see the second bonus of the game gets taken. This one by Mamba. Mamba's had some terrible luck with dice in this one, so he's just got a bunch of ones out there on that +5 that he's taken. So a +6 for Quarantine, +5 for Mamba, and we see the third bonus taken quickly after that. Noob 2.0 takes the +4 of the Darkmire. 3 bonuses held so far. Currently, Quarantine sitting on 0 turns of holding the flag. This is World on Prague, true random dice we're playing here in Younger Scrolls. It's winner take all. So their placement so far in the tournament does not matter anymore. The winner of this game gets one of those final 2 spots in the final, and that's their only way in. You can win 2 ways. You can win by holding the flag for 2 turns, which means you've had it for 2 turns during the deploy stage, or you can just go win the game in the traditional World on Prague fashion of taking out all of your opponents. You think Quarantine breaks both the other people and then just takes the flag? Is Rue mad at Quarantine, we think? He's still got 20 troops even though he got his 8 hit. So he might not be that mad. Rue and Quarantine, of course, teammates on the 69ers PRT League team. General Rivers got a win for Chonk this week for his PRT League team. Rue skips. Rue card skips. And Quarantine trades on 3. Can Quarantine make a... Yeah, he breaks and moves in. Okay, so Quarantine's got a 23 on the flag. They've all got to join together if they're going to break this. Now, that was his first turn holding it, which means he's just got to hold it. These 5 players have to share the burden, and they can take some wild... Remember, we're in True Random. True Random means you can lose a bunch on a small stack, but it also means you can potentially take out a 22 with a 3. Everyone's going to have to do their job and roll it. But it's possible, especially in True Random, that no one gets the roll they need to get it. You guys think the mistake is no one breaking Quarantine there? Everybody's got to take their turn and roll that 22. That's the only way to play it out. And you got to trade if you got to trade. Okay, he takes out 13. Mama gets 13 of them. That might be enough. Noob has the bonus, so Noob should be able to take out the rest of it with adding to his 4, potentially. He should add to the 4. Oh, why is he adding 1 there? Okay, he comes from the top. Okay. 9 on 9. True random dice. He's going to slow roll here. He gets 2 on that one. Oh, he's getting great dice. He's only lost 1 to 5 of Quarantines. Now he's lost 2 to 6 of Quarantines. He leaves it. He's going to trust in General Rivers to finish the job on that 3, which is a little bit of a risky play there from Noob. Yeah, just a 3 on 3, and he loses. Now you have to trust Rue. Why would Noob not take that all the way out? That is just so risky. Now there's a 9 over here, but to get there is almost impossible. Okay, he's got a 6. 3 on 2. He gets it. Rue saves the day. He takes the flag back from Quarantine, winning a 3 on 2 here in True Random. That was very stressful for these other guys. We're back to 0 turns held. Rue now has the flag. That was wild. Everybody on the board rolled the flag territory. Mamba took out the most troops on the flag, took out 13, and Noob slow rolled but didn't want to take on all the responsibility, and it almost ended very badly for Noob and the rest of these guys. All right, so Quarantine's still holding a bonus though. Holding a really good bonus, by the way. Chris and Chips goes ahead and trades. We're in a World on Prague, by the way, and everyone but Noob and General Rivers have already traded. Yeah, Noob played a little bit selfish there, but it may pay off because he's in that last in turn order. He's got a solid bonus, and he didn't have to roll quite all of his troops out to help break. Mamba just wanting to get a stack close to the flag, maybe. Okay, we do see another bonus taken. General Rivers gets his bonus. He had a tough start because of losing troops on tough rolls, but he does get a +5. So General Rivers' first in turn order has a +5. Nothing for Rue at 23 troops. Quarantine has been getting that +6 since turn 2, since after turn 2. Nothing for Chris and Chips, and nothing really on the horizon for Chris and Chips. Mamba's got a 5, and Noob has a 4. Quarantined up to 40 troops already. Noob also at 40 troops. They're well ahead of everybody else. Did Quarantine maybe go one turn too soon? And if he would have kept that bonus, he could have put an even bigger stack there? Maybe. But also it seemed like it almost worked, so hard to say it wasn't the right time. Ooh, Mamba gets a 2 hit. Okay, Chris and Chips does see his bonus play. And he gets it. Well played. He gets really nice dice there in true random to get a +6. So +6 for Chris and Chips. Rue the only one without a bonus now. And Quarantine giving directive to attack the weak. Mamba considering a flag move? Yeah, and Rue has held it for a turn, so let's update. He's now up to 1 turn held. He will have to be hit this turn. Mamba doesn't do it, though. Yeah, Quarantine saying attack white because someone's got to take the flag. Okay, someone does take the flag. Noob takes it. And we're back down to 0 turns held, with Noob taking it on that turn. So this is World on Prague, but we had crazy early trades. The turn order is all messed up in terms of how those first trades came out. We'll see if these guys feel a little more confident to hold their cards this time. It wasn't necessarily they were worried they were going to be taken out if they didn't trade. They were worried they couldn't break the quarantined death grip on the flag territory here. Rue may be starting to figure out a bonus plan in that bottom left. Quarantine making small little mine guards around his bonus. It's a 20 trade here for Chris and Chips. He's first to trade on the second set of trades. Just take a card and pass there for Chris and Chip, so just a defensive trade from him. Looks like Mamba will not be trading. He's building mines. Again, we're in true random, so that mine strategy of just putting the 2s out there, which are just a nightmare to have to roll. Yeah, Quarantine didn't get punished at all, besides his 22 getting taken out. That was on the flag territory, but the players didn't punish him for sure. Maybe they felt like they'd already used up too many troops. Punishing is a little tougher in true random also, because you don't know what you're really having to risk to make that punishment. Okay, so Noob has now held it for a turn. They will have to break Noob's 2. So he makes an annoying 2 on the flag territory to at least make him have to roll it. Yeah, diabolical too. Just kind of mean. Kind of the way Noob's play in this game. He's a little bit the villain in this game. He almost messed it up where everybody just let Quarantine hold the flag. Okay, we do see a trade here from Rue. He gets the 25 trade. Rue the fish, just based off not having a bonus. He also was the first to kind of get smacked when holding the flag in this one. Surely, oh, this is interesting. He goes and breaks Noob and sits at 35 in Noob's bonus. Okay, Rue breaks Noob, sits at 35 through that portal. Someone's going to have to roll the 2. Quarantine takes the responsibility since they're letting him have a nice bonus. And Quarantine does take it, so we're back to 0 turns held. Remember, to win by capturing the flag, you have to have it during 2 consecutive deploy phases. So now Quarantine has it, but he'll have to deploy twice with that flag to win the game via the flag. You can also win the traditional World Dom Prog method of taking out all of your opponents. That's still on the table. We're in the second set of trades. This is not going anything like a normal World Dom Prog trading situation, where we're seeing the trades kind of happen all over the place. Mamba kind of playing a more traditional spread game where he's trying to create little pockets of troops to make himself hard to kill. 5th in turn order. It just seems like kills are going to be really hard to go for in this one on true random. But we are in Prague, so at some point they'll become worth it. Especially Rue without a bonus. And now Noob without a bonus. Okay, so the turnover happens again. Still at 0 turns, but now Mamba holding the flag territory and sits at 29 just outside of the flag. And Noob says this is fine. Noob has got to be frustrated with the current situation with a 35 stack. And there's just a possibility he might put that 35 stack next to it and roll it here. Which could go either terribly or great. I don't know if Rue felt like Noob was blocking his bottom left bonus there, and so that was his frustration. But certainly he made a very aggressive play. Oh, Noob's going for the kill of Quarantined. Did not see this coming. Noob gets the kill of Quarantine. How about that? Please spectate Quarantined. Quarantine goes from almost having the flag to be taken completely out of the game. It's a 40 trade for Noob. He's at 86 troops, so it's not the worst case scenario. It ends up working out pretty well for him. He puts a 47 right next to it. He doesn't take the flag yet. Oh, the flag's going to be a portal also, which makes it interesting for next turn. Yeah, someone taking the first big bonus and dying first is very rare. Pretty smooth kill there by Noob 2.0. I don't think anyone saw that coming. I think Rue maybe thought he was under attack is maybe why he broke. I don't know. They'll also potentially have to break Noob's +6 over there. I don't know that you want... Yeah, there's the break. General Rivers just sits a 13 right in that bonus to let Noob know he's not getting that also. $69 troops here for Chris and Chips. Well done, sir. Mamba with the obligatory dab, followed by Quarantined. And then Chris and Chips dabbing his own 69 troops. You think Noob might be lining up Rue next? Alright, Chris and Chips also has a 43 stack. So hovering around the flag territory, we have a 29, a 47, and a 43. Mamba has held it now for a turn. So they will have to take Mamba off the flag prior to next turn. Yeah, Rue's just at 2 cards, so I think it's just a matter of waiting for Rue not to have cards on 3, probably. Noob gets a 50 trade. Does he just sit 100 stack on the flag? Okay, so we're back to turn 0. Noob now with the flag. But he just puts a 1 there. He does not sit on it. So General Rivers, Mamba is broken by Noob. Noob doesn't have a bonus. So General Rivers, the only one with a bonus still? No, Chris and Chip still has the bonus too. So a 5 for Rivers. And a 6 for Chris and Chips right now. Wonder how long they let Chris and Chips hold that. Quarantine, how'd that go for you? That was a tough one. Quarantine, it went from a really great situation to a really tough situation fast for you. Mama takes back the bonus. And 103 stack. Noob. Oh, I thought he was going for another kill. He just breaks a couple players. Hey, welcome in, Redo Linu. Yes, this is a members-only tournament. This is an open tournament, so it was open to all PRT members. Yeah, Quarantine, why didn't you just do better with the dice? Yeah, I didn't see the kill coming either. It ended up working out okay for him. Obviously, you're playing true random, so who knows what kind of dice you're going to get when you do that. Chris and Chip's now holding, and he hasn't held it for a turn yet. So we're at 0 turns still held here with the flag. Everyone may be a little nervous now that Noob's just got a 94 stack sitting right next to the flag. Makes you not want to try to hold that territory. Maybe this shifts more into a classic World on Prague strategy. But if you put like a 94 stack on the flag and you're rolling true random dice, kind of anything can happen. Oh, did Rue bother you? They are dabbing, but I don't see exactly why. Maybe just, I don't know. Okay, we get another skip there from Rue. Oh, because he got a set on 3. I gotcha. He got a set on 3 and then skipped. So no interest in killing Rue here. Again, this is winner moves on only. The points don't matter at this point. These guys have fought all the way to the semifinals, but there's only 2 spots available. One will come from Group 1, one will come from Group 2 in less than 24 hours, and that will be the deciding factor on who are the final 2 spots in the finals. Group 2 plays at 21 UTC, so about 20 and a half hours from now. Long draft phase here from Chris and Chips. Okay, he's got a 110 stack. He does not put it on the flag, though. We were all hoping for it. I think you hope to hold it for 1 turn kind of free. Oh, I guess he did. So that was... He's had it for a turn now. He's got 1 turn. They've got to take him off of there. Someone's going to have to roll that too. Chris and Chips has held it for a turn. He could have put the 110 there and made it real interesting. Of course, if you lose the 110, you're dead. So, a little bit of risk involved there. Mamba would like his bonus back, it looks like. Been a very interesting game. Very interesting World Tom Prague true random game. 69 stack for Mamba, like the consummate professional he is. And he takes his bonus. He would like the bonus back. Thank you guys very much. Please stop breaking me. That's a +5 for Mamba. We get the good luck from Noob. Wonder what that means. Is he going to roll the 2 or are they just going to keep passing the buck? Oh, he's rolling. He's taken out Rivers. Had a tough roll there. Noob going for his 2nd kill of the game. Got good dice on that. Loses 7 on a 3. Loses 11 on a 14. Pretty solid there from Noob. Yeah. Go to 5 cards is always risky. Noob gets the trade. He doesn't put it on the flag, but he does take Chris out. So Noob's holding it. This is his first turn holding it. He puts a 6 on it just to be annoying. I think that was just what he happened to be, the stack he rolled from. Quarantine showing you the troops lost there on each of those. Lost 23 on the 30. 110 stack there for Chris and Chips. Rue skipped again, by the way. So he's sitting on no cards. He's hoping just for pure chaos to break out, and somehow he gets lucky and gets a shot here at the end. I'm not sure what exactly would have to happen for that to work out. Maybe some crazy flag roll. Does Mamba break both? You got to break both of Noob's bonuses, I think. But he doesn't. So now we're at 1 turn held here by Noob. He's going to put a huge stack on that flag, surely here. Well, he doesn't have the trade on 3. Or does he? If he has a trade on 3, you put that on the flag and you have like a 250 stack over there. Or does he play it out true Prague World Dom style and try to go get another bounty? Couple different options here for Noob. He doesn't trade. Oh, I think he just lost the 6 on 1. He did get a card, though. Rue refusing to take a card. Trade on 3 for Chris and Chips. Does he clear Noob's 6 out of there? Or does he actually trust Mamba to do it? Noob sends out stop it. Okay, we're going to get a 73 on 6 roll, which can be stressful. He only loses 4 on it, so it goes well. We go back to a 0 on the old turn counter here. He's got a 3 there because he had to fortify somewhere else. And Mamba lets us know he's got a trade on 3. He gets his 85 troops, and Noob is upset. And the game goes on. Interesting Rue just sitting with 0 cards. I don't know what the scenario is that he gets back into this through that method. I get not taking cards so they don't kill you, but I just don't know what the scenario is that gets him back in. Maybe just some crazy true random rolls. Noob gets the 90 trade on 4. He's at 288 troops. And he hits a Mamba 5. And leaves an annoying 2 stack in Mamba's bonus. Oh? Oh, I thought Rue was going. He was not. He was skipping again. What's up, horse boy? Welcome in. Just watching some crazy Risk. You can see all these stacks now sitting around the flag. Chris and Chips goes in and takes back his bonus. 7 on 2 roll. Clean 7 on 2 roll for Mamba here in True Random Dice. And Noob goes in and takes back his bonus. He also gets a nice roll. He's got a 238 stack sitting there right by it. Uh-oh. Did Chris and Chips hold it for that turn before this? Is that game? That's game, right? Chris and Chips just won with a 3 stack on it. That was